All right, so it's 4:15, April 15th, 10:15 a.m. in the morning. Market has been pushing up, and the market is starting to show signs of potentially reversing. We just had a nice big tower up in here, come back down in, and it would appear as though there's a bit of a Wyckoff distribution happening. And so I just wanted to see if we could record this, if we can catch it correctly on where to trade the Wyckoff distribution, okay? There's basically two places, and I do like how the market's getting all the way back down here on the PSI. So we see that deeper drop. You can see on the 1 minute how this thing has made the high. It's come back down into this area of consolidation between these two levels, okay? And we're looking for the market, once it does this, okay? If this is the high of the Wyckoff distribution, this market will come back up in here and it will fail to make a higher high. And sometimes it'll do it right from this white line. And sometimes it'll come up a little bit higher, maybe to about the 60 on the PSI. And then from there, we will begin to see the market show signs of reversal. So I'm actually going to mark this up because there's a potential 50% level. So this is the initial 50% level. I actually like this for our initial entry. I'm going to enter my sell for the potential Wyckoff pattern here. This is my initial entry for the sell off that 50%. And then if this market begins to do what I'm looking for it to do, I'm going to look to add. So if we see it start to get down in here and start to fail, we're going to add to our position here, okay? So that initial one, I'm looking for that 50% entry. There we go. There's the drop. I'm glad we got in that first position there. Okay, that initial position, that was a good drop. Now, profits that are quickly realized tend to quickly disappear. Just an FYI, they tend to quickly disappear. Now, what we're going to do, I'm only in at 3 contracts, so I'm under leveraged on this, but that was a fantastic reversal trade right there. So this was the reversal trade I taught you guys earlier when it's closed below. That last one didn't work out. This one worked out big time right off that 50%. I'm glad we got that analysis up there quickly. So this is coming, this is dropping, and we're getting below that 1 minute uptrend line, which is good. This means that we actually might want to hold this position, because if we start breaking the 1 minute uptrend, this means that the market could actually drop much lower. So right now on this trade, we're sitting $300 and some in profit. I'm only in at 3 contracts, so unfortunately I'm under leveraged on this. But the market is dropping, and we're going to see if it gives us some viable levels in order to be able to increase our position size. If it gets all the way down here on to 18.99, we're just going to go ahead and take that profit. What a drop from that entry, guys. What a drop. And this market's just right there. We're going to go ahead and exit that trade for a nice win. Now, unfortunately, I was only in at 1/3 of my position size, so that actually just clears my debts for the day, and now I'm back at break even. But it was a really good trade. It was a really good trade. We just didn't get to increase our position size. Although Rochelle, if you got in that, you're crushing it right now. That was a big trade for you. That was a good one. So on that trade, we cleared roughly how many ticks on that? That was a good one. 447 ticks, guys. That was a big trade. It was a big trade. Right here off that reversal, we got in the sell. Market dropped. Okay. Now, here's the important thing. These buyers are all trapped. Imagine that you were in a buy without a stop loss, and the market did that to you. You're in the negative big time, right? And you want to get out. So, how would you get out of the market? How would you get out of that market? If you were stuck in that. Well, let's find out where the control point is. From here over to here where it failed to make the high in all those orders. Okay? And it's right at our previous basis. They're trapped right here. So later on, if the market returns to this level, okay, if the market returns to this level, you're more than likely going to get a rejection off of this level. So you could take a trade at that level, okay? Now that was a massive trade. Let me see those diamond fists in chat. Yeah, it's not easy money. That was the reversal trade right there. That was the reversal. Yeah, the Wyckoff takes a little bit more time than that one. So that one they didn't really give the chance to get in. It did. So the market definitely gave a bit of a Wyckoff pattern. It had the double top here. It accumulated a bunch of orders. Okay? So there's a bunch of distribution that happened here. Then they drove the market higher to hit the stop loss, which we saw. I mean, we knew the potential for that to happen, and I said, get out if it does that. We can always get back in. The market drives up, comes back down in, and I say, all right, we have a potential Wyckoff setting up, and it's going to either come from this white line or the 50%. And sure enough, as soon as I drew that 50% up and we had that rejection, we got in, that market just dropped. It did not delay, but that is a classic Wyckoff distribution right there. It makes some highs, drops down, makes you think it's time to sell off. You start seeing all the sellers come in. They drive it higher to liquidate the stops right here. So this right here is a classic liquidity grab, okay? This is a Wyckoff liquidity grab, okay? And then you get the sell-off right here, where there was we didn't realize any negative, okay? There was no realize of negative, you know. We just went straight into massive profit on that one, dropped 400 straight to 400 and some ticks, okay? So really good trade. We're just under leveraged on it. That's all. Now we're letting the market come back to us, okay? And we're probably not going to take the easy money trade here, okay? I want to see all these buyers that were stuck in here. I want to see them have the opportunity to get out. That's what I'm looking for, okay? So they drove the market down. I anticipate the pullback to where the market would be able to, they'd be able to get out of the market. And then from there, potentially see the market go for lower lows, okay? All right, so we've been waiting patiently here after this Wyckoff distribution pattern pushed down, come down here. Now it's coming up into our zone, and we're gonna take our first position here. Look to see where my stop loss, everything, make sure that lines up. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna put my my point of control right here from this on the 1 minute. Actually, I think it's easier to see on the 15-second. I'm going to also do that over on my level over on here. So where everybody got trapped was from in here to in here. This is where the bulk of the orders were. And so this is kind of where we're looking for the market to drop from, is right here. So we're pretty much there right now, and looking to see that market have the reaction from this zone. And I actually have enough here that I'm gonna do double my position and see if we can get in this. We only need to get down to right here. So this is just a 1-to-1. We need the reaction off this level, and then if we're able to get it, be done for the day. If not, and the market does push up, I have two options here. I can either say, okay, I'll only risk 750, but I'm playing it a lot closer, okay? But I'm confident on my entry and all that stuff, which I could go even right here, give myself 500 after that. Or I could go 1-to-1, I could give more room and allow the market to do that as well. But depending on how you want to play this, I'm looking to be done for the day, and I think this is going to be the best move of the day right here. It's that release of pressure off that point of control from all the buyers were trapped. So if you think all those buyers trapped at this level here, the market takes off without them, they're all in the negative. Market comes back, and you should get that release of pressure from here for a little push down for a ways. So all I need is for that market to get back down to 189.8950 on the downside. So 189.8950 on the downside for me. 189. No, 189.89. So on the 15 second, we see that down there. There we go. Target hit, done for the day. Let's freaking go. Let's go, team. You're done. Done for the day. Let me hear some emojis in that chat room. Y'all, you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait, and when it's time, you smack that freaking button. That's what I'm talking about right there. You don't let that other crap fake you out. You see everybody's trapped. They're all trapped. They want to get out. Market comes back, comes right into the zone, and boom, it's out. And remember, money quickly gained is quickly lost. It's going to come right back. When it's fast like that, half the time or more, you're gonna snap right back. Done. Target hit almost exactly before it turned around. We got it. Let's go. The Tuesday cycle is broken. We're done. That is a Wyckoff distribution trade. Okay? It's a Wyckoff distribution trade. Eloisa says, is it still smart to stick with the easy money setup only? You'll get a lot of easy money setups. You'll get a lot. But let me ask you, is there not something about seeing the market like a professional trader? You guys just saw the market like a professional. You guys just experienced, yes, this is recorded. That is professional, elite level trading right there, because you understand the smart money. You understand where the smart money is trapped and they want to get out. And when they get out, it causes a very fast-paced move to happen. Okay? Great job. Guys, that was legitimately $7,500 from where we got in. That was less than 5 minutes to $7,500 because we waited. The impatient give their money to the patient. Okay? Really good job. We're done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording. That's a Wyckoff distribution trade. Again, the market pushed up. We saw a lot of orders coming in here. Sell orders. We see the bright red candles. The market makes a high. Returns down the low. This was our first entry off that 50% pullback beneath that head and shoulder level right there. We caught that initial trade. We were very patient. We didn't rush the market. We took our time, came back. As soon as the market came back to that relief zone where all of those trades are, and if you look right here, this spike, this low spike where all those order was, that was the level. It didn't come back up to the main POC. It came back up to the lower spike and then immediate drop from that level. We just cleared another 389 ticks in, again, how many bars was that? A few bars. It was nothing. So very grateful and thank you. Thank you, God, for helping us break the cycle today with an amazing elite level professional trade. It was a great day. I mean, the easy money trades were popping off in here, but they're hard to catch when the market's doing weird things. We identified the weird thing, caught it the first time, caught it the second time. Guys, this is 5 out of 5 diamonds today. Easy. That was elite level trading.